Hey guys, this is Will from PowerTraders.com. Today guys, I'm going to be doing some analysis on the cryptocurrency Ethereum, basically an overall market update. As you guys can see here, seems like Ethereum has been trading since the rally in early 2021. We see that Ethereum's been trading pretty nicely in this channel trend until obviously we had a breakout here. For those of you guys who own Ethereum in April, I'm sure you remember this really well. We had a really blow up top. We went from 2.6. We just zoomed in let's see here, May, pretty much in 1 month, guys. See the breakout in April 26, peaked out in, that's like in half a month. We went from 2.6 to as high as almost 4,400, guys. So more than double. Let's see this move here again. Since the breakout, 63%, around 64% move in less than half a month. And of course, we had the crypto market crash, with the Chinese crackdown that really had a nasty crash, causing the market to fall at the peak. At its all-time high, fell pretty much at 60% exactly. And pretty much we've been trading sideways ever since. As you guys can see, since price bottomed out in May, we've pretty much been trading sideways between 2,900, between 1,700. Pretty much been trading sideways. Nothing's really happening. But I do like to point out a few things. One, definitely 1,700 is just, a really strong support. We had touch here, touch again, and touch again. So 4 touches indicating this is a really important support for Ethereum at around 1,750. Of course, I remember just, 2 weeks ago, it looked like we could potentially be moving further down to the downside. Looked like price was going to break to the downside. But nope, we had, price jumping back in. Seems like a lot of whales jump in the market, pushing price back up. If you look on the daily chart, you can see here, although some exchanges, if I could be wrong here, but some exchanges, this is also a green candle. So you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 or 13. I might miss the count that. Anyways. So we had roughly about 12 to 13 days of consecutive gains. Obviously, this one shows red here, but like I said earlier, some exchanges show green. So 13 days of green candles. That's obviously, that's really, really bullish. And also, the relatives, how fast we went up there. Basically, in 2 weeks, we went from 1,700 to, let's see here, in just 2 weeks, we went from 1,700. That's a 63% gain in just 2 weeks, guys. So that's some pretty bullish momentum right there. Anyways, let's take a look closely here, guys. I would like to see price get back into this chart here, back into this trend. Basically back into this channel trend here. But what's interesting is, I don't know why this green line is a little skewed on the 8 hour. But anyways, let me adjust that slightly. Okay, here we go. So as you guys can see here, we first attempt, we came back up here in July 26, got rejected, came back down, second try, again, touch, and then obviously we finally had a breakout for the first time, trading back into this channel. However, as you guys can see here, we got rejected again. We came a perfect touch there. And of course, we failed to, trade back above this resistance level here. And of course, like I said, I really wanted to see Ethereum to trade back up in this channel range here. That, to me, would look really bullish. But anyways, as we speak, prices again trying to get back above, close back above this line. As you guys can see here, price really trying to come back above this resistance level. But anyways, guys, there's a lot of lines here, but basically the most important levels are definitely this line as we speak, this red line right here. Blue line also really important, but pretty much this entire range here, guys, is is where we want to keep our eye on. This is really important. And of course, this red line here is also quite important as well at 2,900. So one, we want to see Ethereum clear, all these zones here, this zone here, and we want to see it clear 2,900. Anyway, guys, if we could get rejected here, we come all the way down here, and let's see, price may come back up, retest again, we might get rejected again. It's hard to say, guys. Or we might even have a bearish breakout, taking this all the way down to test key support again. That's the bearish side. In the bull case, we may come back here, we may break it slightly, maybe come back up to 2,900, come back down, and then maybe retest this line here, and then zoom back up again. That's the bullish case scenario. Or we could actually be trading sideways for a while. We could be bouncing around in this trend for a while is also possible. Just trading sideways for a while is also very possible. Anyways, let's take a look at Ethereum ratio against Bitcoin. Yes, so let's take a look here. Do have to log this out. Okay, so let me clear these arrows so I can explain to you guys what my strategy and what my prediction is. So as you can see here, we've been trading in a really nice trend. You can even draw this trend back down here to September. Been trading in this really nice channel ever since 2020 pretty much, and you can see multiple times we tested support. I remember this was when I actually converted a lot of my Bitcoin to Ethereum, and that trade really worked out really well. But nonetheless, what interesting is, despite the recent, not even recent sell, despite the crash we had in May, what's interesting is that price Ethereum relative to Bitcoin is actually holding up really well, surprisingly. When we see that type of crash, I honestly expected Ethereum to come back down to this channel here, but nonetheless, we're still above this channel, guys. And I think this is interesting because we are still still above the channel. And when the market kick starts again, when basically when the market starts to recover again, the question is, will Ethereum finally start lagging behind Bitcoin? I think there's a big possibility that will happen. Why? If you guys look historically, guys, if you look, Ethereum does really well in January, as you guys can see here. January to March, February does really well. We see here again, January to basically Q1 or Q2, Ethereum usually does really well. But then you have, if you go here, September onwards, Q4, Ethereum has been known to do poorly in Q4. Also here as well, you guys see September onwards, dump. Let's see here. Here also June onwards. Well, actually, it's more kind of like Q3 onwards. But also you can see Q3 onwards, dump. We also have here also Q3 onwards, dump also. So in that case, what do I think is going to happen? I do think there's a really good chance that we will come back down to this channel check. We may not go all the way down to test, the bottom side of this trend here, but we could come test this yellow line here or even this red line here, guys. Is entirely possible. And what I think is going to happen is we will trade downwards until December or January, basically Q1 of 2022. Then we're going to see Ethereum starting to rocket back up again, maybe all the way up here, or maybe even higher, guys, like a breakout we saw here, or even higher. Just again, basing on the historic price action where Ethereum does really, really well in Q1, as we see in 2016, 2017. And actually, if you look here also, 2018, December, boom. And also, obviously, we saw here as well, December. And also move here as well. Anyway, guys, if you go enjoy this analysis and market update on Ethereum, please give us a thumbs up. If you guys want to see similar type of this video on other coins like Canardo, Polkadot, Link, let me know, guys.